Hello guys, my name is Ashwath from Anima anatomia. In today's topic, we are going to cover about abdominal aorta and its branches. Okay, this abdominal aorta I'm going to call it as AA. Okay, this AA is also called as descending aorta, and it is the continuation of the thoracic aorta. It is also called as ascending aorta. Okay, the origin of this AA is T12, and it there are mainly five bifurcations or five branches arising directly from the AA. The first branch is three anterior and visceral branches. Okay, the first one is celiac trunk. This is the celiac trunk, and this supplies the foregut. The second one is superior mesenteric artery. See, this is the superior mesenteric artery, and it supplies the midgut. The third one is inferior mesenteric artery. This is the inferior mesenteric artery, and it supplies the ingut. The second direct branch arising from the AA is terminal branches. Okay, this is the aorta as we know, and at L4. See at L4, the aorta bifurcates into right common iliac artery and left common iliac artery. At L4, these are the main weak branches we can see. This is the right common iliac artery, and this is the left common iliac artery. Okay, then again at L5, this right common artery. See, this is the right common artery at L5. It again bifurcates into right external and right internal iliac artery. This is the external iliac artery, and this is the internal iliac artery. Okay, same for the left side, like external left and left internal we can see. The third main branches is five lateral wall branches. These five lateral wall branches supplies the posterior abdominal walls. Okay, the first one is inferior phrenic artery. It is the first branch of IAA, which is abdominal aorta. Okay, you can clearly see in the diagram this is the diaphragm, and these veins, see, these are the inferior phrenic veins. Okay, these supplies diaphragm and the lower end of esophagus. Next is the four lumbar arteries. See, first, second, third, and fourth. These four lumbar arteries supply to the lumbar vertebrae, spinal cord, and posterior abdominal wall muscles. Okay, the fourth branch, which is the three lateral and visceral branches. In this, guys, there are three lateral, but inside the three, there are again two branches, like sub branches to the main branches. The first one is the middle suprarenal artery, so it supplies the suprarenal gland. Okay, the second one is the renal artery. So, right, this is the suprarenal artery, and this is the renal artery. By the name renal itself, we can say that it supplies the kidney. The third one is the testicular ovarian artery. In males, it is testicular artery. In females, it is ovarian artery. Like in common, it is called as gonadal artery. So it supplies the gonadal. Okay. As I told, it is three, but there are five branches. The two sub branches are wait. And if we, this is the celiac trunk. Okay, and this is the renal artery. Okay, and this is the diaphragm. And this one is the inferior phrenic artery, renal artery, and this is the suprarenal artery. Okay, middle suprarenal artery. Wait, I will draw a neat diagram. Yeah, guys, this is the neat diagram, like the decent diagram I can draw. Okay, like we know this is the renal artery, and this is the middle suprarenal artery, and this is the inferior phrenic artery. Okay, and the first one is the superior suprarenal artery arises from the inferior phrenic. So wait, the superior, like this. Okay, this is the superior suprarenal artery. Okay, the next one is inferior suprarenal artery, which arises from the renal artery. Okay, the first one is superior suprarenal, and the second one is inferior suprarenal. Okay, guys, like clarify it, like there are three. First one is superior suprarenal artery, and the second one is middle suprarenal artery, and the third one is inferior suprarenal artery. Okay, then coming on to the fifth direct branch is the median sacral artery. Okay, like there is nothing like more important in this, like it supplies the lumbar vertebrae, sacrum, and coccyx. Okay, the main thing different, like the unique thing for this artery from the other side, it comes in the posterior way. Okay, not in the anterior way. Like This is the celiac trunk. Sorry, this is the celiac trunk, and this is the diaphragm. Okay, we can say like this is the abdominal aorta, and this median sacral artery will come like posteriorly, see supplying posterior parts. The other things will supply anterior. I have drawn this dotted lines to like identify it as a posterior arteries. Okay, these are the main five arteries, like direct branches. Okay, like we can like summarize once. The first one is anterior visceral branches. It contains celiac trunk, superior mesenteric artery, and inferior mesenteric artery. The secondary is terminal branches. It divides into right common iliac artery, left common iliac artery, and these right and left common gives rise or bifurcates into right external, right internal. Okay. The third most is five lateral branches. It includes inferior phrenic arteries and four lumbar arteries. The fourth one is lateral visceral branch. It contains middle suprarenal, superior suprarenal, inferior suprarenal, renal artery, and gonadal artery. Okay, gonadal artery like testicular and ovarian artery. The last one is median sacral artery. Oh, so the topic is over, guys. We have discussed like every artery is like main branches of the abdominal aorta and the paths which it supply.